So, Grimlock is a great big fella, eh? Although he had the mind of a 5-year-old who'd snorted a mix of steroids and angel dust, his sheer strength and size was pretty much unmatched from his other Autobodies. He provided the comic relief in the G1 cartoon, with his unique speech patterns and random outbursts of slapstick violence. Along with the other Dinobots, Grimlock was a firm favourite of my childhood. Even though his toy's head was mounted so far back, he'd have serious trouble seeing over his magnificent golden tits. Best just keep him in dino mode, eh? Grimlock had many standout episodes in the G1 cartoon. Amongst the best included the group's exile to Dinobot Island after being deemed too dangerous to be around folk. I still blame Blaster for playing that shite music. A personal favourite where Grimlock became super intelligent and made the Technobots from scrap metal and lint. And the episode Desertion of the Dinobots, where Grimlock and his other dino pals had a big old adventure on Cybertron, ultimately saving the day through a mix of sheer serendipity and buffoonery. By far the most memorable for me, though, is Grimlock's appearance in the 1986 movie. What an absolute treat he was. From his heroic deployment to take on Devastator, to being rounded up by Hot Rod and Cup, to his complete destruction of a poor bunch of Sharkticons. It was absolute gold. I still quote his lines daily. "Me Grimlock not kisser, me king. Tell Grimlock about petrol rabbits again." And by far the best, "Me Grimlock kick butt," as he literally tore chunks out of Unicron's anus. Sheer poetry. This handsome boy is Studio Series 86 Grimlock, and I bloody love him. Look at how thick he is. He's like a robotic Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, with a splayed open T-Rex ribcage on his back. Just look at these legs. They're not just legs, they're big stompy tree trunks, built for crushing Decepticons into scrap metal. Our boy is suitably huge in robot mode, towering over Optimus and Megatron. Our strongman simpleton can pose up a storm and looks amazing in any position you put him in. I love his silly and practical claw wrists, looking like he's wearing spiky black metal bracelets. His whole essence is that of a humongous robot barbarian, and I am just living for it. I can't think of too much to complain about in robot mode. There's this wee clear black plastic tip window in his chest that is a bit unnecessary, and it covers up his Autobot badge. I also would have liked to see some brighter blue in his eye visor, as it kind of looks like he's powered down if he's not fully in the light. The back of his forearms are also a wee bit unfortunately hollow, but every angle you see this beastly boy, he just looks awesome. That's it. Everything else I can think of is just perfect. Transformation is really simple, and it's just essentially an upscale of the G1 toy. After only a few steps, you're left with this absolutely perfect T-Rex mode. He looks so doofy, just like the cartoon. I don't know how you can make a mechanical T-Rex head look a little bit mentally challenged, but they've managed it somehow. His wee white prehensile arms are awesome and can pull off some expressive posing. I love how the extra effort has been taken on Grimlock's arms / wee dino legs. They're double jointed at the elbow knee, so both modes can have the proper range of motion. Exceptional stuff, really. Grimlock comes with this big double-barreled cannon, but not his iconic sword, unfortunately. He's just going to borrow Motormasters from now. I'm sure you won't mind Motormaster, will you? Studio Series 86 Grimlock is near perfect. I can't say how much I love this thing. I actually wish he had more wrong with him, so I can make some jokes up, but he's just bloody brilliant. So, I guess I'm going to have to save all the ridicule for this cursed wee man that comes with him. Wheelie here is shite. The thing is though, he's always been shite. In the 86 movie, he was the Jar Jar Binks of the piece. I think he was living in that Quintesson planet because his former crewmates hated the wee rhyming shite so much they hoped he'd be consumed by the Sharkticons. His only purpose in the movie was to point out the right direction for the Dinobots, so he really didn't need to be there at all. I would very much like to see a cut where someone expunges the wee orange jobby from the movie. I hate him. A true blight on a masterpiece. So this wee representation of him is quite apt, really. His legs are frozen in a squat, like he's taking a wee shite, and his arms are moulded to make him look like he's using this pathetic wee slingshot. He's really not very poseable. He's just a wee shite bit of orange plastic, really. At least he's painted well. I feel dirty saying anything good about the wee prick. In the bin with him, or better yet, feed him to the Sharpticons. So, would I recommend Studio Series 86 Grimlock? Yes. Yes, I would. I know he's been quite hard to find these days, and he can be quite expensive, but you owe it to yourself to have this big silly boy in your collection. I think he might just be my favourite out of all my wee transforming friends. Shh, Optimus. I still love you. The only negative is that now I'll have to track down his pals, and Slag is looking a bit expensive these days. No one needs two kidneys, eh? Anyway, you guys have a great night. Catch yous later.